Hey everyone, so in this video we're going to be talking about some new details that have surfaced about a Predator 2 idea that never happened. So of course, many of you fans out there know that this year celebrates 30 years of Predator, with the original film releasing in 1987, and to celebrate that, Fox has been showing the original film across the United States and most notably in Europe. Now, the Arkansas Cinema Society actually hosted a screening, but this one was special because it included a Q&A with Predator's writer Jim Thomas and producer Bo Marks. Now, what was interesting is that when the fan Q&A opened up, one person asked them about their original ideas for Predator 2, if they had anything that was shot down by the studio or just simply didn't happen. And Jim said, quote, "We had an idea about doing a World War II version in the Battle of the Bulge, in the middle of the winter. A German foot platoon and an American platoon separated and had a stalemate fighting each other off, and that's when the Predator shows up. They have to join together to defeat it. We thought the Snow Predator effect would be quite different." So obviously the idea of Predators being thrown across different parts of the timeline and history was something that I talked about recently with the anthology book that came out, Predator If It Bleeds, which was actually pretty cool because, again, it played on the whole historical aspect, and it was kind of like, you know, alternate versions of history where things like this happen. So I think it would be really cool, and it's kind of a shame that it didn't happen, but obviously the budget of doing something like this would be pretty high because it's a period piece and you have to get the period accurate costumes and sets and everything, so it is a lot of work. And ultimately it seems like he mentioned that Fox was really pushing for the whole city angle with Danny Glover starring in the picture. So what do you guys think about this? Are you kind of bummed out that we didn't get to see a World War II Predator film? Do you think it could happen someday? Is this something that you'd like to see? Because it certainly sounds like an interesting idea. I mean, just the idea of a Predator in snow I think is really cool, even though it doesn't make a ton of sense because they usually hunt when it's hot because they've adapted to that kind of climate. I mean, it's stated in the lore and everything, and that's why their homeworld is kind of a volcanic lava jungle climate. So doesn't make a ton of sense, but it could be cool to see as a movie or perhaps a video game or even a comic book could explore this quite well, I think. But like I said, drop all your thoughts down in the comments below, and for more updates on the Alien and Predator universe, be sure to subscribe to Hybrid Network.